All right, folks. Wanted to do a um, really quick video here. This is a really old game. It's got to be pushing 20 years. I think the game probably got started back in the 90s, if I remember right. If anybody's familiar with Steel Panthers, World at War. This is a game that I've probably dropped countless hours in back, man, probably back around 2005, 2003, in the early 2000s. And I just recently came across it again and installed it. And I've got a Windows 11 machine here. So I was really kind of shocked that I could even load it. But it does seem to run. The graphics are pretty dated, but I don't know how familiar anyone else is, but this game is one that I really enjoyed a lot because it was a tactical combat game. You had hidden units. You had to deal with things like line of sight, terrain, being able to look over hills. There's quite a bit to this game. It's got a lot of strategy involved. And if you can get past the dated graphics, it's still actually not a bad game. Um, I used to play a friend of mine quite a bit in this, and I lost a lot. To be quite honest, I made a lot of tactical errors when I played, as I do in Field of Glory and some of the other games. But anyhow, I just kind of wanted to just bring this up again real quick. Just kind of go through some of the menus. Don't think I'm going to actually start playing it right now. I just kind of wanted to show a little bit of it. This is an old game going back. Gary Grigsby, man, he's done a lot of stuff. I think War in the East, which I also have that game, but I have not delved into it. It's just that's a massive game on a grand level of the Eastern Front. Yeah, there's a lot of people. David Heath, I believe, with Lock and Load Publishing now. Remember Wild Bill Wilder was a consultant, did a lot of work, I guess, on scenarios for this game. For the time when this game came out, it was pretty good. Oh, I won't go through all the credits. There's quite a few, but yeah, as I remember right, there was a mega campaign. What we got here? We got different preferences here. Let's turn the soundtrack off a little bit. Get that from talking over me here. But the mega campaign, I don't believe I have any of that. But there were some mega campaigns, I guess, based on the Western Front. I believe also in Pacific Theater. Yeah, and you basically would have those campaigns in here to load and play, which I actually don't. I have to double check if I do own those. It could be I haven't installed them. But I don't even know if the play by email still works. Haven't tried it. This is what I used to do years ago. I'm going back maybe 18, 19 years. I used to play a friend of mine, and this would generate a play by email file that I would send to him. He would do his turn, send it back. So kind of an I go, you go. There's a lot of tutorials in here, which I may do some videos here and go through these, especially maybe starting out some of the tutorials like the flanking. I actually just did the flanking tutorial, and I tried to do it, tried to tough through it without actually reading the text. There's some text here it says in the manual, I believe, um, which I didn't do, and of course I lost. I got my butt kicked in this tutorial. I was playing the Russians against the Germans, and I got caught and I got quite a few of my T-34s destroyed. But we got a flanking tutorial, artillery, clearing mines. You have things like blowing a bunker, mines, bunkers, use of engineers. I think these tutorials were really great to be able to show how to go through and use various units. And I probably should have done these years ago. I used to just, and I still am guilty of it. I just jump into a game without really going through and getting the nuances of it. But maybe I will go through some of these scenarios at some point. A little rusty. I actually forget a lot about how to play the game. You've got things in here. I can load and save games. I've got, looks like there's my auto save here. You got the online play, which I don't even know if that still would work. It's got an IP. That's just my local IP, so I'm not giving anything away there. I'm behind a router, so good luck with that. We got hot seat play. I honestly don't remember what that is. We got timed play. Interesting. We'll cancel that too. But the solitaire play is kind of fun. You can go through and do scenarios here. Um, I may just select one. I'll just select one here real quick and just start it. But basically, you can come up here and select things like, do you want to play as a human or a computer player? It's kind of hard to read, honestly, on this screen with the graphics, but it looks like you've got the human players, the Germans. The computer player here would be Britain. You've got orders, start turn, save game. You've got different AI levels here, I guess, that you can select. Yeah, it looks like a desert campaign here. But yeah, you can see the graphics are not the greatest. Like there's a Panzer Kampfwagen 3. You've got trucks here, various units. You got a squad. We got Germans here. I'll just kind of show an overview. This is for really showing the range. So basically, if I want to, but you got to bring the mouse down, kind of get going. So, like as you can see, you can't really see the enemy right now. They're not in view, so I can't see any British forces here. I can see my units here. This is the German playing as the German playing as a human player, and the computer would play the British. But yeah, you can see the graphics are not the best, but it's a really great game. Probably will maybe try to play a few games of it. I don't even know if Matrix Games still offers this one online. I haven't been to the website for quite a while to take a look at it, but yeah, I still have my old installs. Anyhow, I'm kind of rambling on. This was kind of an unplanned video. I'm just kind of taking a break here. Made a big trip to Sam's Club, stocked up on some food for the weekend. It's a Father's Day weekend here, so wanted to get some grilling, some burgers, chicken, the good stuff. But anyhow, hope this has been somewhat enjoyable, and talk to you guys later.